real friendships are a thing. You know, it's
Yeah.
not just like a figment of your imagination or things that you
Yeah.
see on TV
Gotta
or read in
celebrate
books.
our
Differences.
Kisses. Welcome back to the So This Happened podcast. I'm your co-host, Kelly.
And I'm Alexis.
And I'm your co-host, Tia. And we are bringing Chalant back. We're bringing
Yes,
it
we
back.
are.
We're bringing it back.
Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Yuck.
Yuck. No. Yeah, so what do we mean by chalant, Tia?
Just fucking go for it, man. Like, I hate the nonchalantness of things because
Yeah.
I was recently on a date and we went to medieval times. And then my date was telling me that the last time he was here with another person, they were like kind of like they were like being weird about like cheering and stuff. I'm like,
They weren't
do you know what
having
this
fun.
place is?
They weren't in it.
So, like, if you don't know what medieval times is, okay, it's pretty much just like you're set back in like a not even Regency.
To the
It's-
medieval times.
Yeah, literally to medieval times. And like you go to watch knights joust. Like these are actual people on horseback doing like competition style stuff, like actually like jousting each other. And I'm like, and you can see that in real life. Like it's not like that's so freaking cool to me. And so like when you go in, you get like a knight that you like cheer for because like you're in like separate sections, so like each section gets like a knight. And so he was explaining to me that the last time he went, like he was cheering for his knight and he was like really just like having a good time. And she was like, you really have to do all that? And I'm like, huh
That's so
that's
mean.
so crazy. And like when we were going, I said this so many times when I was there, I was like, I feel like a little kid.
Yeah.
So
No, for real.
Huzzah!
Huzzah! No,
Us at Renfair.
no, literally, yeah. That's how I felt. I was like, oh my god, I feel the same feeling like when we were at Ren Fair for
Yeah.
Alexa's birthday a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It was
so fun.
It was so much fun. But like, yeah. So I guess like we're bringing Chalant back in that
Yeah.
part, and also just like chivalry and like.
Yeah.
Like, so the guy that I went on a date with, like, he actually came to pick me up from my house.
What?
Yes.
In 2026?
Yeah, he came to pick me up from my house. It was real. So
What?
they don't know any of this. I actually like I stopped mid-story to like not tell them because I wanted to like have them
Authentic
do it on the pod.
reaction. Here
so,
we are.
So this will just
Did
be like,
he knock on your door and ask your dad if he can court you? If
Hello,
he can
Mr.
pin
Juicy.
you?
Yeah.
Can I take your daughter Tia Lou on a date tonight
To
on
watch
this
the Knights
crisp
joust?
evening where we
I'm
may
so
enjoy
dead.
some entertainment
and
of the joust?
And
It's
beverages?
just and beveraginos. Well, no, because my dad wasn't even home. He was at the
course.
casino.
Period.
Yeah, Dad was having fun on a Friday. But no, like my mom was home and everything. But she was like doing other things. She was cooking, so I was like, it's okay, and it's really cold
Yeah.
out, so it's whatever. But I walked out, and he got out of the car, opened my door, and I was just like, wow.
And you know what's so sad
What?
is that this is the
The
bare
fact that
minimum.
we're
This
talking
is a
about this on the pod.
standard.
This is the
Literally.
bare minimum, and we're just sitting here like, wow,
Oh my god.
God, no.
Bars on the floor.
The bar is in hell. It's like
It's
on
on
the
the floor.
third level of hell at this point. Like, yes, I love that he did
Right,
that. Like, honestly,
right?
that's actually so sweet that he did that because it's not very a
Yeah.
common thing.
Yeah.
But like, this should be the norm.
Exactly. And it was so weird because when we were talking about this date, I wanted to compromise because like I know that I live far. Like I know that like it's whatever. And like I drive because I do live far and I'm used to it. And he also like we live like opposites of each
I was
other.
gonna say
We do.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, like I'll drive there, blah blah blah. And what it was just I was not used to it.
Yeah.
And this is how he kind of like brought me back into the conversation because I was telling him that like the gym that I go to for Muay Thai is like 45 minutes to like an hour for me to get there sometimes. And so he was calling back to that conversation.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hey, so you remember how you said that your gym is kind of far for you? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, and that's worth it to you? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, well, this is worth it to me. And I was like,
All right.
I can't argue there.
When you say things like that, I've experienced that recently too.
Yeah.
Where a guy, like, we live in the suburbs, and a guy, he lived in the South Side.
Okay.
And he worked the night shift, took like maybe an hour, 2-hour nap, and then drove all the way to, literally, I was 5 minutes away from the restaurant that he picked for us to go to. And I'm like, I can meet you halfway. Like, I really don't mind.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, like, whatever's easier for you. So he picks the closest restaurant to me and then drove all the way there in the like rush hour. It was literally an hour and a half, almost 2 hours that he was in the car to come see me. And I like kept thanking him, like,
thank you. Hair is just bothering me.
Thank you so much, girlhood.
Sorry.
But he told me, he's like, you don't have to keep thanking me. Like, I wanted to do this. I wanted to see you. I wanted to make the trip out. And I'm like, what the hell have I been accepting?
That's what I'm saying. And what are these straight men making me side with them right now?
I know.
What the heck?
This is crazy.
No, this is amazing.
Right?
That he did that though. That's
so
sweet.
it was really nice.
I'm feeling cautiously optimistic. Continue.
And then we
always have to.
We did get there a little bit late, but like it's okay. It's not like a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
There was no line to go through, and then like you take a picture before you go in. So we actually have like our first picture.
Yeah, we need to see.
I'm so mad because I don't actually have a picture of it on my phone. So like I'll have to just show you guys when I get back home.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so it was like a really good time.
Don't get to see it.
No, sorry.
Not yet. Some things we need to keep private.
We're keeping our private lives private. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys
For the most
get enough
part.
of us. Yeah. Well, yeah.
For the most part. Yeah.
So the rest of the date just like went by so fast, just because again, like we're watching and we're eating, and you know, it might be different for some girls, but like I'm so used to eating with my hands, because if you don't know, Filipinos literally eat with their hands.
We're Asian.
Yeah, literally.
Yes.
Utensils, who? I don't need them. And so we were literally just like eating with our hands. I was going to town on this mini dragon, is what they called it.
What's a mini dragon? Is it
it's
chicken
just
sandwich?
chicken. It's
just a chicken.
Literally half a chicken.
No.
I was like, they better give me a to-go box, because your girl's not cut. I can't eat all this. I mean, yes, I need my protein, but like,
yeah.
It's good though.
It's
The
so
food there
good.
is so good.
Yes.
Guys, I've never been.
We're going again.
Yeah.
We're going again because
And it's like right by my house too. Like, it's not far at all.
That's what I'm saying.
I
We
know.
live so close to it. Or at least I used to. But like,
No, we literally need to go to a girls' night.
Yeah.
So much fun.
That does sound like a lot of fun.
it was really fun. And some people get super dressed up for it, like as
I've
if you were in the
seen-
Ren Fair.
I
Like,
want. We
yeah,
need
I feel like
to.
Yeah.
we should do that.
Yeah,
if
I
we're gonna
think-
go.
and it's fun because like when your night wins, like throughout like the night,
Huzzah!
huzzah, huzzah, bravo. They get flowers that they then get to toss into like their like side.
The arena.
Yeah, and so like our night kept winning. And so
Period.
Oh, that's right.
he kept like coming over and
He's
like
a
giving
professional.
us, yeah, he knew what he be doing.
I came here to win.
right? And so I didn't
And
see it because
did.
obviously like I'm like so enamored and so like
In it.
I'm in it
Yeah.
because like that's what you're supposed to do, and they do a very good job of performing.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
it's hard to like not be in it. So like when you're actively not
Yeah.
being a part of the whole performance,
Yeah.
that's weird to me. So be Chalant.
I feel like
yeah,
it takes
Chalant.
more effort to act like you hate everything and you hate
Yes.
everyone
Yes.
than to just fall in line and like go with the flow.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I'm gonna be so honest. Do I love medieval stuff? No, I don't. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real.
yeah.
Even with Ren Fair, I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it. I was like, I've never been to Ren Fair. I don't really know if I like it.
Ambiance.
But then I went to Ren Fair and I'm like, Ren Fair
Yeah.
will be seeing me again.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's literally because I kept an open mind. And I'm like, obviously I'm here for my bestie. It's her birthday. Whatever she wants to do, we're doing.
We dressed the fuck up,
We
too.
dressed up. We had
did.
a ball. We immersed ourselves in the environment.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're paying for a whole show. You're paying for a whole experience, and then you're not even going to allow yourself to
enjoy
experience
it.
Like, I think that's kind of odd. I actually do not like nonchalant people whatsoever. Like, I feel like I genuinely care about the things that make the people in my life happy.
Yeah.
And the people that I love and care about.
Exactly.
Caring is cool. Why are we acting so weird? Like, just
Enough of
act
that.
like you enjoy a thing or two.
Seriously. And what I really enjoyed, and he didn't tell me about until like after, when we were in the car like driving home. So when the knight was like tossing flowers into the crowd, he was leaning back in his chair and was like pointing to me so that like he would throw me a flower.
Oh,
So I got one. And it was actually like the most beautiful carnation. I was just like,
I love a carnation.
it was so pretty.
No, I literally
sweet.
caught myself being like, oh, and I was like, no, I need to sit back in my chair. Let me relax. This is very sweet, very cute.
Yes.
Let me sit back in my chair.
Yeah. yeah.
I'm still gonna be strict over here.
I know.
But
Yeah.
no, it is very sweet that he did.
What the heck?
Like that's
Yeah.
someone that like wants to make sure that you're having a good experience with
Yes.
them and like
Absolutely.
genuinely like
Yeah.
create a memory with someone, you
Yeah.
know?
Sounds very
Like this is definitely
caring.
Yeah. So whoever I'm dating, like you're gonna have to go.
I didn't know
through
they
these two.
existed.
Yeah.
far to none, you know? Far to none.
can't with these two.
But
But anyway, yeah, we're bringing Chalant back.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's needed. But this also goes for not just like romantic relationships and connections. Like I mentioned earlier, this applies to all relationships, your friendships, your familial relationships,
Yeah.
and then romantic relationships as well. If you have people in your life that you care about, you should care about the things that make them happy. And you should want to know about the things that make them happy. And you should
at least
be
try to
engaged.
understand.
Yeah. Like I hate when I'm sharing a story with someone and like you can tell like I'm excited, right? And you're not matching my excitement. Well, I'm never going to tell you a damn thing again. How about that? Damn, Kelly, why don't you ever talk to me about shit? I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me.
And
now
guys,
you know.
Can I get on a soapbox real quick?
Please get on the box,
Because-
girl. Get on the box.
This is very like reminiscent of like, can I be mean for a sec?
It's my
Can I get on my soapbox?
favorite question,
Yeah.
by the way.
Because, and like, I don't know if this is like a deep cut. Like, am I taking it too far?
Take it far.
But
Take it far.
like,
Push the envelope.
men need to be taking notes right now. If you're a man,
Where's your
no.
notepad?
Should come prepared. Because
Yeah.
we're in class. Because like
Class is in
the male
session.
loneliness epidemic
Oh,
talking about it.
she's on her box right now.
yeah.
in your friendships.
It does.
Yeah.
And like, I just think men have a lot of work to do when it comes to their male friendships and being more vulnerable, being less nonchalant, being more chalant.
It's not gay to care about your friends.
It's really
if that's what
not.
you're worried about. Like,
Promise.
it
And
doesn't come off
also-
as homo.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
Because also, like, even like being gay, like, isn't a negative thing.
That part.
And
Yeah.
Definitely that part.
Yeah, let's get rid of that stigma.
and like,
Thank
Totally.
you.
I hate that that's like, I know like in the boy locker room, like that's still
Yeah.
very much like an insult. Boys will always like, I feel like throw around at each other. It's like,
They
"Bro,
always
don't
hit
be
the
gay."
they always hit the gay.
Yeah.
Always, bro. Always. I know it. I know it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
no, that's
so-
fair.
Yeah, like care about each other. And if you're a little gay, that's okay.
It's
Gay
literally
is okay.
2026.
People be gay. People
It's
be gay.
okay.
But yeah, circling back to our nonchalant conversation, I feel like even with our friendships, like we have a friend that's like our long distance bestie. And we don't talk to him all the time. Like I definitely don't talk to him every day, but like I still engage with the posts that he makes and I still message him on the side every now and then just because I know that even like the smallest bit of support from your people will go such a long way, even if they're not present in your life in that moment, like physically in that moment. And I feel like a lot of times people kind of discredit a long distance friendship. Like my best friend, literally my my soul outside of my body. Like this is my twin, Nicole. Like she lives in another state, and I don't talk to her every day. She has a completely different life than I do. Like she's married.
She's a mother.
She's a mother.
About to be a mother of two.
And like she has a completely different life than I do. And I respect the fact that she's not going to have time to sit on FaceTime with me for 3 hours all the time because she's a mother.
Yeah.
And like I also understand, but she also understands like, okay, just because I am a mother, it doesn't mean that I can't check in on Kelly and like make sure Kelly's okay, like ask Kelly what's going on and things like that. And like every relationship in your life requires effort. And if you're not putting in that effort towards your friendships, towards your family relationships, your romantic relationships, don't be surprised when they fizzle out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And can I add in the quote, everyone wants a village, but no one wants to be a villager.
Yeah.
If you're not a villager,
bitch,
what are we doing?
Villager first, honestly.
Villager first.
And then that's how you create your village.
Exactly. I'm really big on loyalty and like really showing up for the people that like I think like the way that I show love is just showing up in like acts of service.
Yeah.
And if I can do anything to make your life easier, or I know that you're struggling through something, if I can show up for you, even if I'm not physically there with you, I'm going to do it because I know that it requires work. And you know how they say like, oh, marriages aren't always 50-50. Like sometimes they're 80-20 or 70-30 and whatever. And you kind of have to, if you're on the higher end, you kind of have to carry a little bit more for the other person.
And that goes for every relationship.
Literally, it applies for every relationship. And I just feel like a lot of times people are talking about like, oh, there's no community anymore and there's no this and there's no that. And it's like, well, yeah, it requires work. Everybody's going through something right now. A simple, hey, thinking about you. How are you doing? Or, oh my God, I love this post. So proud of you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
And like about that really quick, I've noticed that, and it's like, I think a lot of people have talked about this, but I think sometimes it is the people that are closest to you that show the least amount of support and least amount of love to you. And it's like, it's awkward because you're like, okay, you know, for example, I can use this podcast. For example, this is a labor of love on our part. And while we're having a lot of fun doing this, it's still a lot of work.
It is.
There's a lot of work that goes on in the background with all of this stuff. And there are more people that are strangers to me in life or that I'm not close to in life that are more supportive about me doing this podcast than people in my life. And I don't hold it against the people in my life. Yeah. But at the same time, like it really do sometimes be your own, you know?
Yeah.
And I think to avoid that, like being that person, you have to understand that it does take work to really maintain relationships and maintain connections. Because at the end of the day, we are all we have. Truly. Yeah. We are all we have. And if you're not showing up for each other and being chalant and caring and like wanting to do more for people, it's just not, it's not gonna work out in your favor. And you're gonna sit back and wonder, well, what happened? Yeah. You happened. Yeah. You're the problem. Ooh. No, I'm kidding. But like, you know,
just
like
live life and support the people that love you and that you love. Yeah. And like, I love when like a bestie has a new business venture
Oh,
or something.
it's my
Can
favorite.
we shout out
Miss
Miss
Shim-
Shim?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was gonna say Shimashi.
Nangi's coffee cafe.
Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was cute.
And I was
I
immediately like, oh my
know.
god, following.
Yeah,
supporting,
same.
I'm
I
so
did.
happy.
I followed.
I was literally, I saw her on Friday and I was literally just saying like, dude, you made this page this week and you're almost at 200 followers. And she was like, girl, can you believe it? And I was like, well, yes, I can believe it because one, people believe in you, first of all.
Absolutely.
And two, like that's another really important thing about networking and building connections is like how important it can help your ventures. And a lot of the people that followed her are people that are also creatives, also doing their own thing, also owning their own businesses and stuff. And so it's like when you know what it takes to run a business,
Period.
you know that you know what support looks like
Yeah.
and how to show up for people because you know
Absolutely.
how hard it is to do stuff like this. Do you think, well, actually, I kind of do, but I was going to say, like, do you think I want to spend my weekends working on podcast? I do actually want to do that. Like, I'm
actually
actually very happy to be here.
It's really fun.
I genuinely look forward to recording days, but like admin stuff and like the background of just recording and
at
everything
the
that goes
end-
into it.
At the end of the day, it's a Sunday. We all love being horizontal. So
love
like
a
this
lazy
is still
day.
asking of us. You know?
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
if I can't be horizontal, this is amazing.
At least
Yeah.
I can be
At least
with
I can
my
be my
friends.
besties.
You know, at least I'm still on a couch.
Yeah, we're comfy. You see how many
best
pillows I got over here? Like, I'm comfy.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and I think also like we know how much work goes into like business, a passion project, whatever you're doing.
yeah.
But how easy support is.
Yes.
So it's like the work is
Yes.
hard, but supporting someone is so easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Literally a
Totally.
follow and a like and like a
Can go
quick
such a
comment.
A
is
share.
So quick, a share. Literally buttons.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And like in this day and age, like marketing is such a big part of our life. So yeah,
Totally.
we know how much it means.
Just show up for people is all I'm
Yeah.
saying. I feel like when you realize that you're also putting in that effort, you will be rewarded for that.
Yeah.
And rewarded by like genuine connections, not just like oh, you like this person and I like this person, cool, let's be friends. No, like it obviously it takes more than that. So I think when you're definitely coming from a place of like genuine support and love and interest in another person, you will be rewarded by stronger connections and or with stronger connections. And so yeah,
No,
I just think
I love that because to be so honest, like the part of this podcast, like the reason that I really wanted to do this was because I wanted to share that community part of it.
totally.
And like to just show people that like real friendships are a thing. You know, it's
Yeah.
not just like a figment of your imagination or things that you
Yeah.
see on TV or read in books. Differences. And this is what I love about see, because we can just be stupid like this too. And it goes such a long way to just be nice. Jesus
It
Christ.
does.
Yeah.
It really does.
Like-
It's so easy.
This is the part of the podcast that really invigorates me and like keeps my passion going is the fact that like we can actually connect. And like that's what I hope that this part of the podcast can be for you guys too who are listening, that like connecting with others may seem scary at first, but I promise it'll take you such a long way.
Yeah, totally.
It will, because like we're meant to be social creatures. We're not meant to be in isolation. So
Yes.
like
Exactly.
get out there.
Exactly. Speaking of getting out there, I think an important thing to also remember is that there's community events that happen all the time. I know in Chicago for sure there are community events. Like I literally went to one
So
on
many.
Friday, which was
Yeah.
so fun. Meet your neighbor. They have the best and most like culturally relevant events that are happening.
I didn't know that's what it was called. Meet your neighbor.
Meet your neighbor,
I
and it's
love that.
literally
That's
about
cute.
meeting your Chicago neighbors. And I just think that that's such a
Wait,
cute
that's fun.
yeah, and the girls that run it, they're amazing and they're so like approachable and easy to talk to, and they genuinely listen to their followers about like, what do you want to see next? Like, what are you guys interested in? And that's literally what it's all about. And so if you feel like you don't have a community or that maybe you're growing out of your community,
Yeah.
I think, which is very common, by
And
the
it
way,
happens. Yeah.
I think like almost forcing yourself to go to these community events and really like showcasing or going to different showcases and stuff to like figure out what works for you and what you like is one of the quickest ways to meet people. I literally met a guy on Friday that was just sitting at the couches, and like me and Shim wanted to just sit down. And so we're like, hey, is anybody sitting here? And we ended up talking to this guy for like 2 hours, and he was so
Whoa,
cool.
how fun.
Yeah, he
love
moved
that.
from Toronto. And so he's like, yeah, I'm like trying to get
Can I get a shisha? Ooh, it's freezing. Sorry.
sick to my stomach, fam.
I love a Toronto accent.
If you let your mom at home, bro. Oh my God. Okay, I could do this whole thing. Let me not. Anyway, he's from Toronto, and so he moved to Chicago after school, and he's like trying to meet people and like kind of figure out where he falls. And he said, I started coming to these events, and I'm like hoping to meet people and stuff, and he did. So here we are. So if you've ever felt the need to kind of branch out and explore new things, experience new things, I highly recommend looking up community events and just showing up. Just show up.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Because there's enough that's happening in our community and in our society right now.
And
So-
honestly, like a big part. So the event was a Latin Bollywood fusion event. And
Period.
to be honest, as an Indian, we don't really get a lot of events like that. And if we do, they're hosted by fobs. No offense. But like that's just not
That sounds derogatory. What does that mean?
fresh off the boat. Which isn't a bad thing,
It's
right?
not.
But like if that's
We've taken that power back.
Yeah.
Like
It's
like, we
something
use it.
I cannot say.
I mean, it's not like derogatory.
Oh.
But maybe just don't
Okay.
say it if you
No,
don't feel
I
comfortable.
yeah,
Yeah.
feel
Yeah.
comfy.
Fair. But like they're hosted by people that are from India or from Pakistan or any other Nepal, any other South Asian country. And it doesn't always land the way that we would hope it would. And so sometimes I like
Is it because like it's hard to kind of blend that culture with like the one that's happening right now?
yes. And also like they're kind of cliquey.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
like-
okay.
Sometimes, and I saw a TikTok about this recently about an American Indian, like an American born Indian. And she's just like, sometimes I feel so judged by Indian born Indians or India born
Oh.
Indians because like they look down on you if you don't speak the language properly or if you make a grammatical error or like if you don't know certain things. And so sometimes it kind of just feels like, are we on the same side? Like it just seems like a little weird, you know? So sometimes like these events don't land. Like I went to
Gotcha.
a Bollywood night years ago at a club and I just did not have a good time and I just felt very out of place, which is crazy because it was specifically for us.
You're literally the audience.
I was the target audience and
Oh,
it didn't land.
It's the land of your people.
This is Glendale.
This is Glendale.
This is Chicago,
I actually
Illinois.
love Glendale. That's where my family's from. So when that quote started coming out, I'm like, actually no.
That is the land of
Actually,
my
I
people.
do. So like this event that I went to on Friday, it was a Latin Bollywood crossover event. And the whole point of this event is basically a showcase of our resistance based off of like what's happening in the world right now.
Yeah.
South Asian people get so much hate for no reason online, and I'm tired of it.
Yeah.
I'm tired of always feeling and looking like the ugliest person in the room because TikTok said that they are not attracted to Indian people. I'm so tired of being like dealing with stereotypes and all that shit. And so that's one thing. Then it's the Latin community that's literally fighting for their lives
Yeah.
and resisting a lot the regime and like basically trying to fight for our rights and our culture. The whole point of that night was just like embracing each other's culture, resisting the hate and the violence towards our cultures, and just like showcasing what we're all about is community. And so it was a really cool event to go to. And I feel like if you care about things like that, you should go to these types of things.
Yeah.
And it makes a huge difference. You feel better, and you feel good about supporting people that are giving back to the community too.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't know how to give back to the community, supporting other organizations or groups and things like that make it their mission to give back. I think that's like a really good way to practice that. So anyway, off of that,
So
but
important.
yeah, bring
But
bring Chalant back is what we're saying.
Bring Chalant back, but not the performative kind.
Yeah. What if I just dropped it?
Drop.
No, that's a word. Do tell.
So
I love her little cackle.
okay, this is serious.
Let me lock in.
Lock in. Bitches be weird. That's what I have to say.
And it's
So,
true.
It's a very heightened time in our lives with activism and our politics. It's very important. There's activism and then there's performative activism.
Yes.
And in my opinion, performative activism, I don't know the true definition, but in my opinion, it's when it's your intention might be positive and, you know, activism and bringing light to things and doing what you can, basically. But performatively where it's not actually making a difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Totally.
and we wanted to talk about how like recently it's gotten very out of hand, especially with social media, and just people are just mean, and like it's like attacking your neighbors and the people who believe the same things you believe, but you're attacking them because you feel like they're not posting enough, or like they're just not doing enough as much as you are, as if it's a merit contest, like
literally
you said,
the Merit Olympics.
Yeah, the Merit Olympics.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like, for example, for me, right, I am not going out to protests. Have I? Yes, I have. And I think they are extremely empowering. I think they're effective. And there's a reason why we have a right to protest. And so you should be able to do that. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And if you have the ability to do it, 100% do it, you know? But am I going to protest every single day? No. But what I am doing is I know that the impact the best impact I can make is through my social media. So sharing resources and sharing factual information, vetted information on my page so that people aren't digesting a whole bunch of propaganda and misinformation. Because my goal isn't ever to like sway someone's opinion, but I have been gifted with the ability to persuade. And
so it would be a shame if
and
you didn't use that gift.
You know, like you have to I'm gonna just pop my shit real quick and persuade. But no, what I mean, like genuinely, like what I'm trying to say is like sometimes people will make like a quick little TikTok and be like, ICE is bad and killing people is bad. Anyway, shop my like to know it, link in bio. Like it's just like, you know, it doesn't
performative.
Land. It doesn't land, and it definitely shows that the only reason why you're posting this is because your followers bullied you into it. And I think that's another thing to remember, is that bullying someone into speaking about something that they don't have an opinion on is not effective. Because are you genuinely teaching them anything, or are you just forcing them to just reiterate your thoughts because they have the platform and you don't? That doesn't seem effective to me.
No, because don't pigeonhole people into just doing all the same thing. The reason why resistance works is because on all different kinds of platforms, we're resisting everywhere. So if you pigeonhole people into just protesting, into just, you know, doing that one certain thing, like then everything else falls apart. We need people who can plan. We need people who can have really like good art that like moves us emotionally,
Mhm.
that really speaks to different parts of our life.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
to just bully somebody into saying the same thing that you're saying and it doesn't land for them, like, who does that help?
It's not
Yeah.
helping
It's not does that
anyone
help?
or anything. And I think there are different forms of protest too. Like,
Mhm.
of course,
Yeah.
there's boots on the ground protest, like showing up, signs, everything,
Yeah.
yelling, chanting, whatever, actual protesting.
Mhm.
And then there's like financial protest where it's like, well, I'm not going to give my money to certain corporations or organizations that are in favor of this
Yeah.
or that are funding these things. And so, or there's people that are using their social media as a platform because they know that they have that impact there or that platform.
Yeah.
Or there's people that are donating to actual organizations, but why do they have to post the receipt of them donating? It's just, you don't really know how much or how little people are doing. And I think the point of what we're trying to get across is that it, like,
It doesn't matter, really. It doesn't matter what other people are doing.
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's the point I want to get across is each of those were beautiful examples of how you can support your causes and what you believe in.
Mhm.
And that's what you can do.
Yes.
Mhm.
And not everyone's going to be able to do all of those things.
Right.
And not everyone needs to do all of those things. If you do all of those things, awesome.
Yeah.
Love
Yeah.
that for you.
Great.
But like you just can't like attack people and get mad at people for not being able to. And I just want to get that word out.
Yeah.
Of like we just need to be kinder to each other. Literally that's not constructive at all
Yeah.
to just judge everybody who's not you feel like is not doing as much as you.
Yeah. And I will be the first one, and I'm glad that you made that point, because I'll be the first one to say, like, when I see horrible things happening in the world, especially in this country, I get very angry. Like, my first response is anger. And with that anger, sometimes I say stuff, or sometimes I'll post things where I'm like, oh, it's kind of an aggressive tone. And like the other day, I posted something. Okay, so this is what I do, right? So sometimes what I'll do is when I'm really angry, this isn't just about like posting on social media. This is even like responding to text messages. Like, say I got a text message or I saw something online that like really, really upset me. I will type out my original response, no filter, exactly how I'm feeling, all rage, no nice, nothing good to say. And then I delete it because I know that it's not effective. And I know that although my rage is valid, it's not really going to help the situation. If anything, it might make it more divisive.
And that is unawareness.
And that's unawareness, And so I've learned to you can honor your feelings, right? Those feelings are valid, but you can also remember that just because your feelings are valid to you doesn't mean that it's going to land the same way to everybody else. Some people are going to think that you're unhinged and that you're mad about everything all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's not effective either.
And then you get the I hate angry liberals.
Oh, here's the social justice warrior coming through. Like, I don't want to be that person. Okay. Like, I just feel like for example, I made this story the other day and I reposted it and it was just like, I hope the next up and coming trend is empathy and something else. What was it? Empathy and critical thinking. And I go,
we talked
and
about
I
that
commented
last
on
episode.
it. I shared it on my story and then I made a comment and I said, heavy on the critical thinking because some of y'all are stupid. And while that is still valid,
real.
while that may still be valid,
It is.
I can also recognize that it's maybe pulling people farther away from the message that I'm trying to portray
Mayhaps.
instead of towards it. Because if someone from an opposing viewpoint, like if, for me, example, if I'm an opposing viewpoint from someone else and I saw them calling me stupid, I'd be like, see, this is why. So I just feel like instead of, if you have the patience to have conversations, like genuine, real factual conversations and healthy debates with people from of opposing viewpoints, goodness, then I think that's more effective than just posting a story being like, I hate Trump, and I do. Or saying like, like, I don't know. What did Trump supporters say? I don't know. Like,
no, okay, because I wanted to get into this.
Okay.
Because hear me out. We all know Trump supporters love playing the victim. So, and like, so in my opinion, like, just to continue on this path is like how
I know, I like lost mine too for a second.
No, wait, okay, so Trump supporters, playing the victim. So it's like, we can't be too angry because then it's just like, oh, you liberals are angry. Oh, I have to hide that I'm a Trump supporter because liberals just like, then they say they want to kill me and my family. And then it's like, no one's ever fucking said that to you. But like, if we're angry, then it's just kind of like, it's helping to give them that victim mentality.
Exactly. It's another supporting detail in like and this is why I don't understand your viewpoint. I like saw something recently where it's like the reason why Trump supporters are so culty is because they have community and they're unfortunately willing to kind of take on anybody that doesn't have enough political awareness or just haven't done the proper research that it takes. And so it's so quick to just be like, well, why don't you just come over to this side? Yeah. Because we'll teach you and we'll support you. And it's just like, you know, like that's not really working in our favor, you know? It doesn't work in our favor to bully people that aren't viewing things the same way that you are. And mainly because they just don't know. And so if you could avoid all of that and just take the moment to actually engage in a meaningful conversation with them and kind of understand why they think the way that they do, that's going to make more of an effort or more of an impact than bullying them.
And that's why your post makes so much sense, because it's the critical thought and the empathy, because you need to have the ability to look at somebody else's perspective, and that in and of itself is empathetic. Yes. So to be able to sit down with somebody, see their perspective, you may not fully understand it. That's not the point.
That's not the point.
You just need to be able to see it and then just take it as it is.
Yeah.
Okay. And just respect that that's another human being's perspective. It may not be your own, but that doesn't mean it's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay. So like the whole empathy plus the critical thought, like it has to come together.
Yeah. It really goes hand in hand.
It does.
It does.
So yeah, no, I'm glad that you posted that.
Thank you. Yeah, I feel like I'm still working on it because, like I said, like I get very angry and I just want to like shoot out like a bunch of posts and things and quotes and all this stuff, and it's like I have so much in my mind where it's like I'm kind of like on rapid fire mode sometimes, and I have to sit back and realize like,
how is this gonna land?
Sometimes I'm a little intense, and it's like it's good that I care about things so deeply
because you're chalant.
Because I'm chalant, but it's also not always landing the way that I hope it would. And also a big part of this is getting better at debating.
Ooh.
I think a lot of people have a hard time debating. I had to do a mock debate when I was in elementary school.
Elementary.
And it was very eye-opening. And one thing I'll never forget is how quick I got emotional, like angry emotional, mainly because I wasn't being heard. And then I started to realize like this isn't effective debating. Like I'm getting emotional, now I'm getting mad, now I'm calling you names and insulting your intelligence, and like sometimes you're not the smartest person in the room, Kelly. You know?
Again, that's unawareness.
Sometimes.
Few.
Very, very few, far between.
But I think a healthy debate is really good for not only like testing yourself and like your knowledge and what you're
Yeah.
capable of communicating and how
to communicate that.
effective you're communicating your viewpoint,
Yeah.
but I think it's also a great way to kind of understand like what other people are digesting. Like what media are you consuming to get you to think that way?
Yeah.
And what am I not understanding, you know?
Yeah.
So,
That
yeah.
I love, because like I think we're just specifically talking about like politics right
Yeah.
now. I honestly love to go on Reddit, which is a scary place, but that's
Yeah.
a crazy sentence. Love going on Reddit, but I go on Reddit and I'll go like to Trump forums just because
Yeah.
I'm like,
What is
are
going
they
on over here?
thinking?
Yeah.
Like what's going on?
And that's
Yeah.
on the empathy part,
And
because like you're
because I genuinely want
just
to
want to
understand.
know.
I want to
Yeah.
understand.
Yes.
And I'll be honest, the few times I've gone in there, scary
Mhm.
place.
Yeah.
It's very conspiratorial over there.
It's and that's why
I'm just like, oh my god, no, they really just be thinking.
They're
they're just
not
going down the
okay,
rabbit
dude.
hole.
And like, I hope people that support Trump genuinely like do their own research and
Yeah.
get off Fox News someday.
Get off WhatsApp.
It's never too late.
Your
It's-
WhatsApp forwards
it's
are
never too
not vetted. They are AI. They are fake.
I never heard of this.
And they're not. Oh, it's big in the Indian community. Huge, unfortunately. I hate WhatsApp for this.
Oh.
Literally, like I wish there was like a notification that popped up being like, this is fake media. This is AI. No, it doesn't. So literally they consume, the only way they consume any type of information is Fox News and WhatsApp. And they think that they're like, they know everything. And that's what's shocking to me because I'm like, dog.
It's scary.
that's where you're getting your information?
Yeah.
We're not the same. Anyway.
I read the Constitution.
Yeah.
myself. So
I studied the
I had a
Constitution.
whole test about
I studied
that.
politics. I worked in politics,
as
you
an
know?
AP US history.
I was a history major and a sociology
I
minor.
loved my A-push class.
Yeah. So
I did
if
too. DBQ.
oh my god, if listen,
It's
know-
crazy.
you know how they say like, oh, like a Coke Zero would kill a Victorian child. Literally, a DBQ
DBQ?
would kill a 2000s child.
A Gen Z.
A Gen X? No, not even Gen Z. Like, what is less than Gen Alpha?
Gen Alpha.
I literally think a DBQ would absolutely take out Gen Alpha.
No.
Do you
The
even look
literacy
up
crisis?
a DBQ? Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's besides the point.
What does DBQ stand for? Quickly. Immediately. Database question.
But yes. Anyway, besides the point, because, you know, here we go.
we go on our tangents.
Here we go. No, I do think that just really focusing on like the meat and the potatoes, as you will. Like the actual like the actual facts and not just like opinion based things is like the best way to be effective. If you don't know how to, I don't know,
Learn a book.
learn a book.
I forget where that reference is from. It's it might be. Is it Parks and Rec?
Oh, maybe.
No, it's from SNL.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's like learn a book. It's like the worst girl you've ever gone on a date with. I think with Seth Meyers.
Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's really strong. That said,
Learn a book.
Seth.
Yeah.
And it
I
still
love that.
applies. And it still applies.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, that's kind of just our rant on being chalant when it comes to other parts of your life also.
Mm-hmm.
And just like performative action and activism and what that looks like in case
Yeah.
you feel like maybe you're performing, or maybe you feel like you can do more. There is always more we can do.
Mm-hmm. But tailor to yourself, you know,
Yes.
like really just like reflect on that. Like, how do you feel
Yeah.
like you would be able to
Show up.
show up
Yeah.
in all different parts of your life?
And
Yeah.
Because
don't-
showing up is cool.
Yeah.
Showing up is cool. And then don't judge yourself for not like doing as much as you can or as much some stranger on Instagram tells you you
Yeah.
need to be doing. You know,
Yeah.
like let's all relax.
Yeah.
Let's all do our part. Let's be more of a community. And like being a villager and
Just showing up.
Showing up is cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the whole point of today's episode is just showing up in, I know we said that a lot, but showing up in your personal relationships and in your friendships and even the way that you move through society and in life. I think that's like the biggest lesson that we want, or the moral of the story, if you will, for today's episode is just caring and
Being
showing up.
kind and being self-aware.
Yes. That part. But yeah, that's just another episode of So This Happened, and we're so glad that you joined us today.
Thank you, everybody. Kisses.